Well, hello, everyone. We'll wait until we get about half a dozen, then I will start up. All right. Uno momento. I'm going to get out, brother. My car's here. I'm just going out to smoke. Thank you, sir. Hi. Yeah. Somebody will be here in a second. Yeah, I don't work here. Sorry. What's up, everybody? How you all doing? So, anyways, let me get this off. All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today, my brothers and sisters? Anyways, it's been a minute since I've done anything, so why not be, you know, I'm getting my oil changed and everything in my car because I'm too lazy to do it myself. So, anyways, how are you all? Anyway, so quote unquote survival talk. All this, good old wholesome fun. You know what I mean? Sorry, I look like I just woke up from, a wild night with Sasquatch in bed. But, you know, life's killing me. Anyways, the thing about survival anymore is a load of bullshit. No matter what happens, no matter what goes on, the world just keeps on ticking, correct? After all the scares and everything that we continuously have, that continuously makes other prepping and survival channels big, it is because they feed on that fear, correct? It's a business, it's a Gabe. That's all it's ever been. Nobody truly cares what's going to happen because you know what? Most of these people are just making money to put fear into everybody else. And I'm tired of it. I really am. You know, I'm tired of the whole BS parade that goes around. Oh, I care about you, Eli. I love you, brother. There's not going to be any end of the world. There's not going to be any bullshit, whatever. The only thing that's really Ron, you ate Ron's pizza. Hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? How you doing, Ryan, brother? I know, right? I look like fucking roadkill that's been hit like 18 times and put in reverse and backed over. I know. But in reality of everything, the only thing that in this day of age of survival is if you lose your house. To tell you the truth, that's the only way of doing survival anymore. Oh, nice to hear that, ride, brother. I'm glad. I'm glad. Survival is a game anymore. Survival is a facade, should I say. You see all these survival shows and everything, and all they're really doing is glamping in the backyard of their house. They Nobody's truly doing the natural life. Nobody is. Nobody, and it's hard to do real natural living anymore. That whole entire generation is dead. That whole entire mindset is dead. Even in far reaches of Alaska, there is no survival anymore. Even the natives that have survived on this land and everything for thousands and thousands of years are living life in luxury, building houses, and just doing basic livelihood of their ancestors. I've come to realize this. Everybody else should too. Every other survival TV show, YouTube channel out there, what are they doing anymore? They are taste testing dehydrated meals. They are showing you how to eat an MRE. And to tell you the truth, 90% of people don't even need an MRE. 90% of people don't need any of this bullshit that you see in the glamping section of your camping area. They frown upon you walking around naked. Yeah, I know, right? They don't understand the glorious image of walking around in a loincloth, do they, Ryan? I mean, when I go to a nude beach, I expect more than, margaritas at the ass crack of dawn or a mimosa. Correct, Nightmare. Most people don't. People don't understand that all these survivalists and everything are lying to you. Correct. Correct, brother. Most people don't understand that an MRE is a 24-hour ration. If you look at YouTube channels and everything, they tell you, oh, I got, a 3-day supply and everything with, 4 MREs and 6, ready to go dehydrated meals. Like, y'all are stupid. You know that most people that live and thrive and survive with the information of most big name survivalists is going to kill them because they are building content and they are building a sheep herd. That's pretty much it. And they build these little groups, they build these people's mindsets up and everything so they know, and they build a friendship with these people so they know that if anything actually does happen, they have a base of people that they can control and manipulate. And if push comes to shove in a survival situation or an end of the world climatic, time, that they have these people that they can fall back onto and kill and take their resources. And that's all it is. That's what a survivor mindset is keep the sheep close, keep your enemies far away. so you can use and abuse those people that are close to you. Oh, Eli. I mean, it would make nice cracklings, brother, with some hot sauce, some Cholula, a little bit of lime. But in the reality of everything, the world's bullshit. Everything is complete and utter bullshit anymore. I mean, I'll take you into Walmart here in a minute and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I walked through their camping section and their fishing section, right? And now there is a LED tent light / bug zapper for your tent. And they also make tent AC systems. Sounds like a plan, Eli. If I ever get any off days, I'll do it. But when you start bringing the home luxuries with you to a camping area, and you need a backup battery source and an electrical socket at a camping area, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? If you don't know how to handle just the basics of a park to camp in, what are you doing with your life? Now, don't get me wrong, not everybody. There is some exceptions. There is there is a slight few exceptions to everything. But when you have a friend that goes out to a national park and as soon as he opens up the back of his car, it looks like the Barbie RV from, Mattel that has all life's complete luxuries. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you on your YouTube channel with your whole entire sponsored gear and living in your $500 Four Seasons tent with a plug-in AC unit in your tent and a backup battery charger for your laptop, or your Yeti electric cooler. That's not surviving. That is not learning how to be in the wilderness alone. If you have to use the grid to go outside, you're worthless to me. And that's God's honest truth. And I understand with the way technology is advancing every couple of months, everything. Lithium batteries, whatever is going on. If you do anything other besides, survival, if you're a cryptid hunter, if you're a paranormal hunter, if you are a urbex explorer, there is no I mean, you should know how to survive. You should know the basics in first aid, how to take care of yourself if something happens. Oh, baby kittens. Meow. Meow. Sorry. Sorry. Little kittens are meowing and get my attention. But anyways, survival's a joke anymore. It's not like it was as little as 50 years ago. You know, 50 years ago, you would go out with your pup tent and a couple of friends, make a fire, sit out, use the chicken livers and everything to fish your food. And if you could not fish and if you could not catch anything, you still had chicken livers that you could grill on a solid rock on top of a fire. I remember doing that a lot when I was young. Learning how to cook, learning how to get your resources from nature. And now, what is Boy Scouts doing? What is Girl Scouts doing? You don't see them going to parks anymore. You don't see them at parks anymore camping in a group. You don't see, all you see is Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. They're not even in their uniform and they're selling cookies outside of a Walmart. What life skills are they being taught anymore? What emergency situations are they being put in anymore? Oh God, run away from the white Chevy van that says free candy on the side of it, right? That's about it. The world is a completely different place than what it was. There is, in this day of age, you can't even go out by yourself anymore as a child. You can't go out into the back of the woods. You can't get dirty. You can't fish. You can't learn skills of survival. You can't learn how to be a man or a woman. You have to be told and taught in a book. And it's complete and utter bullshit. You have to be told what you are now. You can't learn to be what you want to be anymore. The mindset of everything has changed. Even the military barely teaches survival anymore. Even new age military survival packs and everything have heat seeking location devices that flicker red lights into the air if a search plane is searching for you. They don't allow you to carry a survival kit anymore. And if they do, it's bare minimum. Like they want you to die as soon as you go there. They don't want you to come back. They don't need to tell you how to purify water anymore. They don't. I mean, these purifying tablets and everything, 90% of them, people can't even drink anymore because the way people's immune systems are built up, or lack of immune systems. Everything has changed. Everything has took a 180 turn. They don't even sell purification tablets anymore in survival sections because people get sick off of them now. You can't even find Imodium, not Imodium, what is it called? Biocaine or something like that. That, you know, it's an all purpose medicine. It cleans wounds, it purifies water. If you take a pure sugar cube and you crush it into it and you put it into a hole and you put a little bit of heat to it, which spinning a stick inside of it can start a fire for you, instant fire, because of the chemical reaction inside of it. You can't even buy that anymore unless you go to a third world country or a European country that actually sells the stuff. You can't get it on Amazon. You can't bring it into the States, anything like that. It has to be a quote unquote third world country that has this. And that was a multi purpose item that was in preppers' bags forever. And you can't even get it anymore. Hey, Freaky, how you doing, brother? The only things like on YouTube and stuff that is actually teaching people stuff is the Filipino survival channels. And even half of those Filipino survival channels, all it is just two half naked guys in the middle of the forest creating mud huts. Like, not actual surviving. It's just basic living for them. Oh, I'm good, brother. How about you? But life has changed. Ideas has changed. The way of living has changed. Let me take you into Walmart and show you all that they have now. Oh, my body is so hurting. So much pain. So much. But yeah, let's look around and see what camping has evolved to now. Y'all ready? Y'all happy? So, over here, look at all of this for your camping needs. All the bug spray in the world. Insect repellent, mosquito repellents, and this. The Ozark Trail Bug Zapper LED lantern, 180 lumens. USB rechargeable, built-in lantern. $15 to protect your tent from mosquitoes. And I understand if you're in a third world country or you're in Amazon or whatever where malaria and all this shit happens, but you don't need it in a backyard. You don't need it at a park. Even fishing knives has turned tactical now. 5-inch bait knife. It's got a gut hook on it. It's got a serrated blade on it. This is a full handle, full tang survival knife for fishing now. Correct. Correct, Freaky. Oh, you want to know? You get your solar panel kit that you put on and recharge it because every prepper has a solar panel kit with them. And I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about with a solar panel kit. You ready? Let's go see it. Where are they? Where are they? Right here. Swiss Tech. Swiss Tech wireless charging bait. 20K dual power solar panel battery kit for $40. This is the way survival is now. Go with technology because it's so hard to do anything else without technology, correct? It's so hard to live without millions and millions of flashlights of everything. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, thanks, Razor. How you doing, brother? Yeah, you see those things up there? Those are a thing of the past. Oil lanterns. Those are a thing of the past now. They've only got like 4 of them left. You, if you see like a quick pack, it runs on butane. They run on butane now, or a battery pack like this Coleman. 400 lumens, 30 hours, and 70 hours on load. Why do you need fire? When why do you need to go and make a fire on your own when you have all of this disposable charcoal grill, single burner propane stove that has an ignition switch on it that sparks your flame for you. If you're in a survival situation, why do you need a tabletop gas grill? Why do you need any of this in survival? You don't. You don't need any of this BS. I mean, if you're in a survival situation, why do you need a GSI Glacier one person mess kit? Why? Why do you need a plate, a cup, an eatery, fork, knife, spoon? Why do you need that? I mean, yeah, you can use the cup. The cup is good. It's metal. You can boil tea. You can do whatever you need to make tinctures and stuff out of that. But that's a cup. Yes, a cup is used for a lot of things. Yes. But do you need a percolator in a survival situation? No. You need a percolator in a prepping situation. Yes, that's going to stay at home base. You ain't going to be carrying a percolator around with you doing you know, a supply run. What's up, CR brother? How you doing? Most of this stuff, like, look, how many Band-Aid first aid kits do you need? How many? 90% of these first aid kits are for cuts, scrapes, bites, and stings. They ain't here to protect you from anything. If you break a leg, if you sprain an ankle or whatever, oh, let me get the Band-Aids out. Why? And even they still sell these complete bite and sting kits and everything. If you get bit by a rattlesnake or a viper or any other venomous creature, an extractor kit is not going to save your life. It's already hit and it goes into the muscle tissue. And what an extractor kit does, it pulls all of the remaining venom that's inside of your wound and everything to that particular area to deteriorate that wound. So either way, in a dire situation, yeah, you may have stopped most of that venom from going into your heart or your organs or whatever to kill you. But you're going to have decaying, rotting flesh from that bite mark, that wound, especially if it's a rattlesnake. If a rattlesnake bites you, the venom goes too quick in you to pop out a extractor kit and sit there and pump that area to take away everything. Right, it ain't going to protect you. Hey, John, how you doing, brother? Yeah, yeah, it doesn't freak you. I mean, but 90% of the stuff and everything. Oh, are you a female alone in the woods and you don't know how to piss by taking your pants off? Let's get a go girl. Let's get a go girl. And what it is, it's a funnel. It's a funnel you put on your. Oh, hold on. It's a funnel that you put between your legs so you can stand up and piss. You know how many backwoods country girls I know that can squat? If you don't know how to squat and you're a female, you're out in the middle of the woods dying. I don't think a go girl is going to save your ass. And the American Red Cross now makes a ghost roll. It's a 3-stage filter. Filters 99.9% of bacteria, filters 99.7% of parasites, but it only filters up to 1,000 gallons of water for $20. You can get a Sawyer Mini water bottle that filters up to 100,000 gallons for the same price. 100,000 gallons to a, or you can go $22 and get a Sawyer Mini filtration systems. These these are more for home use, more for prepping because they are 100,000 gallons. All right. If you are alone in the wilderness or whatever, this works because you're not going to be drinking over 1,000 gallons if people know where you are and they're sending a rescue team to you. I mean, if you get this Sawyer water bottle right here, you're not going to be purifying water. You're not going to be sitting there boiling water or whatever. You just put this thing in your backpack, you're good to go. And you also have a water container. It's better to get something that has a water filter built inside of it than it is getting a straw. And remember what I was telling you about the tablets? They don't do tablets anymore, but they do have the iodine water droplets. The droplets that you put in the water and let it treat the water. There's so many hatred towards that. A lot of people say that these Porta Aquas dry out, that heat and stuff like that makes it evaporate. Yes, those are true because it does. Oh yeah, always pre-filter. Yeah, and CR. Right, Razor. Right, brother. I mean, you can get something as simple as one of these. One of these little, you know, middle back, you know, waist packs. $20. It does come with 2 water bottles. You can change out these water bottles and put 2 of these Sawyer minis on it. Look, you got 200,000, gallons of water to pre-filter. I mean, to filter. Wow. There's so much on here that you can do for so less, and you don't have to break the bank or whatever. And that's the thing that most people fear is breaking the bank on this stuff that they think that they will never use. You can even get one of these little kid metal containers, ages 6 plus. It's like 8 ounces of water. All you need to survive is at least a teaspoon of water a day. That's all you need. I'll change it. I'll change it here soon, Eli, brother. And you know what? Even in a survival situation, you don't need, especially if you're in an area that has constant heat. If you're somewhere in like Canada or up north or something, that's different. But if you're somewhere here in Texas or in a lot of the southern states, all you need is a sleeping bag liner. A sleeping bag liner is literally a inside container for your sleeping bag to contain sweat and moisture. And most of the time in places like Texas or Arizona or New Mexico, all the way to the southern parts of California, you really don't need anything to cover up with, even in the wintertime. Nice, Razor. Nice, brother. Eli. But in reality of everything, even basic tools can be used in a survival situation. You don't need to go pure crazy with all this stuff, you know? And like I tell everybody, $6 for a full tang knife, full tang, 7-inch fixed blade. You don't need a $200, Mora. You don't need a, $600 Falcon Even knife. You don't need that stuff. You just need something that can be cut, that can cut and can do, minor things. Because a knife is a tool, it's not a weapon. I don't know how many times I've got to tell that to people. It's always been a tool. It's always been something to forage, to harvest, to cut with. The only time you use a knife for other purposes is when you need to skin something or you need to cut open something to gut it. Even if you were in a survival situation and you were on a hunt trip or whatever, $54. $54 for a 17 to 22 pound compact bow. This thing is lightweight. I mean, it's lightweight, it's easy to hold, it's easy to shoot. And you can even kill a deer with 17 pounds of an arrow. Now, you can't take a regular basic, shaft arrow. You have to get a 3-part arrow. 3-part arrows break down easier so you can hold it and carry it. If you carry just an emergency small compound bow like that and 3 breakdown arrows, you're good. You're fine. Oh yeah, Razor. Yeah. And see, that's what I tell people all the time. Eat what you prep. If you can't go a month with eating just what you prep, then why are you doing it? Oh yeah, yeah. Rhino shovels are good. Yeah. Right, Freaky. Yeah. I mean, there is some stuff that you have to take into consideration, like everything else. You know what I mean? If you come to Texas and everything, you're going to you're going and nobody leaves their house without a handgun. Yeah, you're going to take something down with that. You're going to take down, a raccoon, armadillo, possum, something like that. Yes, you can eat any wildlife, just like any wildlife will eat you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a raccoon or a squirrel. We have survived on rodents since the beginning of time. We have continuously ate rats forever. Now, there's some parts of the USA that you cannot eat the rats, like the Badlands. Okay, the Badlands, they still have the descendants of the rats that carry the uh, um, Ebola virus, and some of them carry the Black Death. So you can't really eat the rats out in the Badlands. You always need a cat hole digger. Always need a cat hole digger. Or, you know, just go into the river and do your business and let it float downstream. Just being honest. You If you do your business in a river and let it float downstream, because fish and deer and everything else does it in the water. Why not? Plus you get to clean yourself too afterwards without having to worry about toilet paper. But a shovel is also good for collecting herbs, collecting roots, you know, digging up frogs that are in going into hibernation, digging up turtles, a lot of stuff. Yeah, take down a squirrel? Hey, I've seen some squirrels that. And look, if you're a fisher, or if you're a fisherman, Proficiency just created one of the world's smallest fishing rods. It's got a 3-pound line to it. It weighs 0.5 ounces. This little guy right here. It's $40 for it, but you can throw this bad boy in your pocket, whatever. Throw it in a small little go bag because it comes apart. Throw it in a small little thing, and you can fish. You can do whatever you want to. And you got it there. You don't have to get that stupid hobo reel that a lot of these survival channels are telling you to get. You don't need to get what survival channels tell you to get. I let you open up. Yeah, see, $20. $20 for this. And that's the bigger one, but this thing, like, here's another one. Here's the Eagle Claw version. Like, look at the size of it. Just the reel alone is bigger than the whole entire thing. Yeah. You can put whatever you want. It comes with a 3-pound line, so it can hold up to at least. It says max weight for rod is 8 pounds, and if you're by a river or something like that, panfishes don't get bigger than 3 pounds, so you're good. It's made for tiny hand people. All right, give me a second, guys. My car's ready. Let me go pay for it and everything. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, sorry about that. I thought it was done, but never mind, it wasn't. Anyways, but yeah, you know, 90% of survivalists and 90% of preppers smoke. Did you know that? And most of them probably can't even run a mile, let alone a half a mile. So, how are they going to protect their homestead? How are they going to take care of anything if they can't do the mundane things? And I'm not contradicting. I'm not contradicting. To tell you the truth, I can probably barely. I work out. I do all my physical tests and everything, and I can barely run a mile without dying. Like full sprint running. Thanks, brother. But most preppers, most people that have knowledge and everything like that in this kind of stuff, smoke, drink. They do a lot of shit that they shouldn't have. And they swoon to people like, and I don't give a shit about calling people out, like the Canadian prepper. Oh, he's some big, huge, muscular, fit bullshitter. That's what he is. He's a bullshitter. Because to tell you the truth, he says he has like a 200-pound go bag that he carries and he does training with and all this shit. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, CR. Yeah, there's exceptions, especially with the younger community, the younger prepper and the younger survivalist community. They don't have this stuff. Like 20 years ago, when I was 20, when I was younger than that, smoking and everything, everybody was doing. So, yeah, I got into it. I got into drinking. I did all this stuff. Right, Razor. Yeah. And, my job is my working out. But there's a thing. Most preppers and most survivalists that you're going to meet are not going to survive. They may have knowledge, but knowledge will not save you from physical, problems. It just won't. Yeah. And here's the thing. Why do we sit and listen to people that are better built than you because they are? How do you think you're going to hold up against? To tell you the truth, yeah. If me and Canadian Prepper got into a fight and everything, he's bigger than me, but you know what I'm going to do? I fight dirt. I fight dirty against bigger people. I will break his legs, and I'll leave him there to die. That's simple enough as it is. But I don't have time for bullshit, especially in a survival situation, especially in a end of the world scenario. You don't have time to pull your dick out and see who can piss the longest. You don't. Right, Nightmare? Right. Hell yeah, brother. But I'm just saying, You know, these YouTube survivalists, these TV star survivalists, the only one that I have any respect for is Survivor Man. You know why? Because he is not a roided out prick. He is not, a special forces member. He is not military trained and bred. He is a basic Canadian that barely knew shit when he started. Hell yeah, brother. And that's the thing. Most of us are basic humans. We're not some dude that spends 90% of our time in fucking, the gym. We just, it's not feasible anymore to spend all your life in jail or spending the weekend away from your family to go be out in the wilderness. Most people are going to be basic individuals. You're not going to have the dream team assembly. You're not. Especially if shit goes down. You may have all these plans, all these backup plans, all, plan A through, G. But when shit hits the fan, actual real shit hits the fan, you don't have a plan. Because 90% of the time, most people that make plans with other people are in different counties, different areas, all this stuff, and they're supposed to meet at this one spot. And I'll tell you what, the only person that's going to make it to that spot in a real SHTF situation is the person that's closest to that area. And the person that chooses the area is always going to be closest to them. That's how it always is. They build up people's trust. They build up people's mentality. And they all pick an area location. And they all put all this extra food, supplies, all this stuff at that area. And when you look at it, the one person that's closest to that area is the one that's going to take the halt. And that's true. You will find out who will turn on who in SHTF, especially if they have a family, especially if they need to protect their wife and their children. They don't give a fuck about you. Even if it's your own brother, your own blood will turn on you in a heartbeat. Yeah. You could tell me to my face right now, oh, I've got friends that are 100% loyal to me. They will never do that or to me in a heartbeat. Bullshit. Because to tell you the truth, they probably have already turned on you once or twice in your life. And you just put it away and forgot about it. And that was in normal times that they have turned on you. They have shunned you. They have turned their back on you when you needed them the most. And those are the people that you need to watch out for. Because if they turn on you when you need them the most in a normal situation, what do you think they're going to do in an SHTF situation where it's their life or your life? I may be a conspiracy theorist, but it's true. I won't trust any of my family. I won't. I will trust blood. I will trust water over blood any day, especially in a true scenario. Because family will use your love for them against you. They will make you do things. Give me a second, everybody. And then I'm back. Sorry, that was my work. Yeah, right, brother. I know. But the thing is in the beginning, everything's going to seem fine. Yeah, that's true, Razor brother. But you know, I'm tired of people living a facade. I'm tired of people living a dream that they believe that they're going to be taken care of through all situations. People need to wake up and realize that everything has a time limit. Everything has a time limit. Everything has an expiration date also. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. You know, in survival, in prepping, you're never going to be safe. You never will be safe. It doesn't matter how well you think your defenses are. It doesn't matter how well. Like, there's a guy here in Texas that spent like $15 million on his bug out location bunker. It's almost, it was built like a military underground bunker. It's got like, I think he said it has like 10 foot of reinforced concrete walls. It's got reinforced sand inside of it. It has all this stuff. It has all this technology and everything, all these cameras, all this stuff. It has a solar backup power, everything in it. And he was on TV. Yeah, it is. It really is, Razor. It is a warped concept. Yeah, CR. I mean, this guy was on a TV show. Uh, doomsday preppers or whatever, where they grade your base and all this stuff and the way that you're living and everything. And all that is showing people where you live, where they can come and attack you. When I was raised by my grandfather and grandmother they weren't preppers, but they were. You told nobody anything. You did not tell them how much supplies you had. You did not show them your location. You did not do what all these other idiots are doing. What's up, brother? How you doing? But yeah, you don't give people freely your information as to where you are. And it's just this guy that's taking care of his wife and his children and everything. And he thinks he's going to be able to defend that by himself. When the hordes of real zombies start rolling in, the hungry, the fatigued, the scared, those are the real zombies. Ain't no blood, ain't flesh eating, undead. The real zombies is your next door neighbor. Because all America is, and all any first world country is 3 meals away from anarchy. Have you ever seen what people would do when they're starving? Have you ever seen how irritated people get if they haven't ate after 8 hours? Correct, Razor. That's what I'm saying too, brother. I've made friendly ties and everything with all my neighbors and everything. But if SHTF happens at night when the abyss rises, every person on my neighborhood is going to die that night. And I'll tell you the truth. And it's going to be quick and it's going to be painless. And I will take every house on that on that neighborhood street. No, it's 3 meals, brother. 3 meals to anarchy. What's up, Dark? How you doing, brother? Yeah, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Razor. But yeah, I'm the same way, Nightmare. I train myself. I train myself to go without food because I have type 1 diabetes. And if I don't train myself to go without food, what happens in SHTF when my blood sugar goes low and I don't have something to eat? What happens? I will sit there and I will rot away. And I can't do anything about it. That's my fear, is not being able to do anything to get out of it because my body is shutting down. Not much, brother, not much. My fear is that. And I don't want my wife starving because I need the food. I will not put her in that situation at all. I will not. People don't understand true fear until it's in their face. Yeah, CR is always a troublemaker. He's a good troublemaker, though. But people don't understand true fear. Most people will never understand what true fear is. Ain't that the truth, Dark? Ain't that the truth, brother? It's just people's mindsets are completely different, you know? Every person's mindset is completely different. Yeah, yeah, Razor. I understand. It's that's real fear, you know? Like when my blood sugar gets too low and I can't move my arms, I can't move my legs to do anything. That's worse than death. And I'm the person that's that's a realist. I would rather die fighting than die from low blood sugar. Oh yeah, Dark, yeah. Hell, a lot of our older preppers and survivalists is going to die too, you know? I think it's 50-50 on the youth dying and the older generation dying. I really do. It's about 50-50, especially the lone wolves that I hear, oh, you can drop me off in the middle of God knows where with just a knife and I can survive. All right, cool. I'll do that. You know, like that mindset. I understand that you need that kind of strong willpower, that kind of strong mindset to survive. But in the end, that same mindset is going to get you killed. Yeah, yeah, that's true, CR. That is true. You know, to tell you the truth, in reality, mm, with my way of thinking and everything, you could have Bear Grylls, you can have, you know, Les Stroud, you can have all these survivalists and everything. But if real SHTF happens, the soccer mom that spends every day feeding her children, budgeting, doing all this stuff, she's going to have more of a willpower to survive for her children, and she will do anything for her family to live than what we will. And that's the God's honest truth. She will, you know, she will do what it takes to live. Oh, don't say that, Dark. Oh, don't say that. I mean, you know how many people worship that guy as a demigod? Oh yeah, Razor. Yeah. I mean, you you're a TV show. You don't want your main actor, the main money maker of your show, to get truly hurt. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Shangy girl? How you doing, sis? Yeah, they. I mean, look at everybody that praise Bear Grylls. But if you haven't noticed, have you seen that Gerber hasn't been marketing Bear Grylls on their survival stuff anymore? I wonder what happened. I love you, Dark. You know I don't care about what you say, brother. Oh, all right. I'll be right back, brothers and sisters. Y'all talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back. Love y'all. Be right back. All right, family. They need to show me something on my car and everything. So I got to end this and everything. I love y'all. Y'all take care, family. Y'all be good and be prepared. Always be prepared. I love you, family. Yeah, they said it was.